Quad66, the polyester canopy. So this is my polyester frame. So this is a 2mm frame. It's 110mm motor mount to motor mount, and so it's intended for 2S builds. I thought I had it here. Don't. Anyways, no worries. Intended for 2S builds, and with the way I've been building up my builds, I think on 1S, you just don't, if you really tuck the camera in there, you just really don't need a canopy. However, when we go to 2S builds, there's just more stuff in there, and plus the boards are a little more expensive, I mean, marginally so. But there's just kind of a little bit more stuff to protect, and it may make sense to actually throw a little bit of protection on there. And you can see, like with my 2S builds, I've been kind of mounting the cameras a little bit suicide style, where they're kind of up in there, and they are a little bit vulnerable. And I wanted to see if there was a clean solution to that, and I wanted to do the zip tie canopy. I just like that. I like that idea. I like just the idea of like reaching in your drawer, pulling some stuff out, and making things that are kind of neat. I think I've gotten some favorable responses to this, but I think people think of a zip tie canopy and they're like, it's just more of a novelty, and it's something fun to see. But I don't know if people are really doing it much themselves. So what I wanted to do was see if I could come up with something that, even though it's just totally just parts out of a drawer, I mean just stuff out of a drawer, to where you could get it to like a nice, clean, like finished product look. And this actually came out way better than I expected. So these are just literally just zip ties and a little heat shrink tubing to make it look neat, and that's about it. So the idea behind it is this space right in here, you just kind of match up that space to the height of the camera so that it kind of pinches in on the camera. And this will still need like a little elastic or something to secure it, or something like that. And then it just kind of runs back, and then you get your tilt by adjusting the length of these. And obviously the board's going to be under here, so it's gonna put a little tilt to it, and that's how you're going to get the tilt in the camera. But this is actually like surprisingly strong. I might pop out the camera here when I try and flex this, but it kind of popped out. But anyways, it's actually remarkably stiff, for how like minimal and slim design is. And obviously it's going to be super low profile. I think weight wise, I forgot to weigh this, but this whole setup, not with the camera, but the frame and the canopy together, this whole setup is 5 grams, which is pretty damn good for where things have come from. This was sort of the ultralight 65mm prop frame, not long ago at all. This was the Slim X from Flex RC, and this little get up here is 12 grams, and that's, it's not, it's got these big lily pads, and this could be cut down some, but still, like, to get this down into the range of like 8-9 grams would be a pretty major struggle. But so we can undercut that weight pretty well. So I think that the canopy itself probably weighs about 1.5 grams, which is on par with the B-Brain BI camera. And this, the more I look at other canopies and stuff, the more that the weight of this thing actually becomes impressive. But I don't know, aesthetically it's not really me, and I don't like this idea of like throwing that camera up, up in the wind and up in harm's way. This aesthetic is just, more my thing. It's going to build up to look more like, this kind of style. Anyways, so I wanted to show that to you, and more importantly, I wanted to get some feedback. Really my question is, like, does this look like, I don't know, finished enough product where more people are going to try and build this? Like, is this something that kind of like moves this style of building forward? And that's kind of what I'm looking for. And yeah, there you go. I'll build this up. I think I'm waiting on some parts, but I'll build this up to give you a sense of how it looks fully built up. But I just wanted to show that to you because I'm just kind of blown away by how well this actually came out. So till next time, cheers.